Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to come at you today with another video on kind of a hot topic that's been trending in the last few days, and that's Facebook changing their name to Meta and also their ticker to Meta, which is going to be happening soon. Now, the reason this is also big news for this channel is because it's affecting a cryptocurrency we've been following for quite a long time, even way back when we were a crypto-focused YouTube channel before I kind of really narrowed it into day trading small caps. So let me actually switch to my trading screen really quick and show you guys some of these news articles that we've been seeing. For example, top stories here, a little known cryptocurrency spiked 400% after Facebook changed its name to Meta. Virtual reality cryptocurrency soars following Facebook's rebrand. Facebook's Meta rebrand causes obscure crypto mana to jump 400%. And these articles, they're kind of, I don't really want to talk down on them so much, but they're a little elementary from what it feels like. Little known cryptocurrency, Meta. I mean, this isn't really necessarily a small currency. It's something that's been around for quite some time. It's made a lot of news, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. The focus is it's more or less a small cap and altcoin that's exploded drastically because it also focuses on the metaverse. It kind of has that Ready Player One vibe to it, where it has a virtual reality. You have an avatar, you can buy real estate and build pretty much whatever you want. Now, if you scroll down some of these articles, they do kind of give a little bit of an insight. And if I were you guys, I would always check out the app itself. That's always my favorite thing to do. I already opened it up for you right here. Decentraland, sign in or create an account. You can play using your wallet or play as a guest. Now, this website has been so slow these last 2 days. Yesterday, I tried to launch it and it just crashed on me. It took out my Firefox browser, and then it worked for a second on Chrome. Right now, I'm having login problems where I can't even connect to my account. So I think they're having some scalability issues because I'm sure there's a lot of people checking it out, which is a great thing for the platform and crypto and decentralization, and I guess you could say metaverse projects. So I guess you can't really complain too much. And I think in the next few days, it'll probably calm down a little bit. But it's a fun little application. You can kind of run around and explore other people's territory or real estate or spaces. I think if you guys want, I can make a whole another video focused on that. In this video, I really do just want to talk about, is Meta or Decentraland a good buy right now? So let's talk about that and go to CoinMarketCap, where you can see it's the 36 top crypto trending right now. It is up almost 300% in the last 7 days after a pretty big pullback that we just saw. And an important note here is the market cap is $5.6 billion. That's a pretty substantial market cap. That's like the same market cap as SoFi. Oh, actually, never mind. I forgot that SoFi had quite a nice rally. We just took some profits on SoFi. They're a $16 billion market cap. But if you think about it, Coin, for example, the market cap of Coin is around $70 billion market cap. So it's crazy that this Decentraland project is just, or I should say, it's crazy that Coinbase is just 10x of Decentraland. In my opinion, Coinbase is a massive, massive platform that everyone knows about, especially if you're in the crypto space or the trading space or something like that. Now, I know Coinbase and SoFi aren't the best direct comparison, but they are stocks well known in the crypto community as well. And I'm trying to give a little bit of a market cap comparison of some sort. You could also compare it, let's say, to Facebook, which is now a metaverse company just like Decentraland, but Facebook's market cap is right around $880 billion market cap. It used to be over $1 trillion market cap, but they do a lot more as well. So SoFi, Coinbase, and kind of Facebook are not good comparables for Decentraland, the ticker MANA. So what would a good comparable be? Now, there's 3 metaverse related companies, or I guess you say some of the top publicly traded companies focusing on metaverse as well. There's 3 that come to mind. The first one is Roblox, the popular game, ticker RBLX, and this ticker has a market cap of $48 billion. So thinking about that, you're like, okay, so this would be like if Mana, Decentraland, 10x, it would be the same size as Roblox. There is NVIDIA, NVDA. They're focusing a lot on metaverse projects as well. Now, NVIDIA has just been one of the best tickers to invest in a long time, and they have a market cap of $620 billion. I don't think this is the best comparable simply because NVIDIA just does so much else. Obviously, graphics cards are probably the first thing that come to mind for most people. and this would be 100x growth for Mana and Decentraland. And then you have Unity Software. They do, they're a big engine to many games. So coming to you here, that's a $41 billion market cap. So I would probably argue Roblox and Unity, both between $40 and $60 billion market cap, depending, I guess, on the week. Those are probably the best comparables. So I think Decentraland being maybe the best metaverse play in the crypto space, a $5.5 billion market cap valuation is actually not that bad. And it's a good place to start the conversation on, is Decentraland a good buy right now? So Decentraland had a huge move. Right now, I'm a little bit nervous on how much more it can go. So let's actually pull up a chart and see what's been going on. So I'm sure many of you guys are aware that cryptocurrency had a really nice rally just in general. So if we go to Bitcoin really quickly for this same period of time, Bitcoin also had a, let's see here, 400-500% rally before selling off and then having a bit of a double top. Ethereum, similar situation, big rally before selling off, having roughly a double top, and on it goes. Now, some tickers haven't recovered as great, just like XLM, but others are doing much better, and Mana is one of those that recovered much better. But this is just super recent. Actually, let me get my head out of the way here a little bit, go to my traditional trading screen, and then you guys can see a little bit more the chart. So this ticker had that big run up as well. Let's actually see what kind of run up this one had. If Bitcoin was around 500%, this one already had a 2,400%. Then it pulled off, it went back to a double top. Not even, it was kind of like how XLM didn't have that great of a recovery. And then the Facebook news popped it up here 600%. So really aggressive run. Now, I'm not crazy about day trading crypto at the moment. For me, day trading crypto, this is going to sound crazy, but to me, it's too slow. I know that probably sounds weird to a lot of people that think crypto is this, super volatile space, which it is on a daily and a monthly time frame. But intraday, it's like extremely frustrating. Most of the day it's flat, and then the moves, like you get sometimes 5-10% if it's a really hot ticker. And when you're trading small caps, we're trading stocks that are oftentimes up 200-400%, and we're moving like 17% in like 1-2-3 candles. So to me, trading small caps stocks is much more profitable and exciting and consistent than crypto, because you could be waiting around 24/7 at the crypto market and nothing happens, and then the second you go to the bathroom, that's when everything happens and you rip your hair out. To me, it's a little hectic. We did it for years. It works. It's just a lot more hectic than day trading small caps, in my opinion. That's just my side rant right there. So I was like, okay, well, I do like when there's a lot of volume, and just check out here the relative volume. It's massive compared to the usual volume on Mana. So I was like, okay, this one, it probably is worth maybe placing a trade and seeing where we can go. So over the weekend, let's see, pull back here a little bit. I noticed this ticker has been, or this crypto was selling off around 40-45%. I knew there was big support coming on, so I did a starter size in this area. I did actually want to do a second size here, but I missed my entry, and then it popped up nicely 20-26%. I took profits on the way up, where I noticed there was a lot of resistance in this area, and I have this trade documented on Trade Journal if you guys want to check it out. Made $360 on it with a fairly small size, $2,000, but we walked away with that roughly 20% profit, and that's a really nice return. So I was pretty content taking profits there on that one. But my goal was to actually enter a second trade, because in this area I knew we had big resistance around this former support zone here. We had a small crack of that. So if you actually add a, let's say, trend line here, or we'll just add a horizontal line right around here at 3.2. I find this a very significant zone. We had a big bounce, second bounce, we had a break, but then we popped back above it. So this was a failed breakdown with low volume, had a retest there, popped up, had another retest bounce, and then we eventually cracked it. So I was thinking we were gonna get a retest of this area, and that's why I was taking some profits in this zone. Now, I do like Decentraland. I have an avatar there. I've been jumping around on it for a long time, but I've actually never accumulated Decentraland. I guess that was a bit of a mistake. I should have been an investor as well, instead of just, running around with my avatar. Now, what I want to talk about is, is buying right now a good time long term? And I would have a hard time saying yes. I think, let's go back to the daily here. I think this was such a volatile move. I would not be surprised if we had another volatile move, potentially lower, maybe around $2 where we retest some big support zones, maybe even lower, we break $2 and maybe retest this former high right here, because this move is super, super extended in my eyes. And I'm not sure if we're going to get continuation. Maybe we will, but this is going to be tough to hold this price point. So what I'm going to be looking for is maybe a little bit of a sell-off, but I think if the price does have that sell-off and volume starts fading, I think at one point we're going to see some big support come in. That could be around $2, that could be a little bit lower, around 1.5. I don't really see this going way lower than that, below $1 anytime soon. I think there's a lot of hype, there's a lot of attention around Decentraland, around Metaverse, and so on and so forth, those kind of projects. So I don't really think this is going to start any sort of downtrend yet, but I do think short term buying around 3.2 or so could be a little bit elevated. So I would like to see a little bit more of a pullback. Now, I already did my quote unquote little day trade here, trying to take advantage of some of this momentum. So what I'm waiting for now is that bigger sell-off. Maybe I can start accumulating. If I really wanted to start buying Meta in terms of long term, then I'd probably start buying a small size right now and start averaging into that one, let's say every week. But I think my next trade might still be a little bit more of a day trade or a swing trade. So I'm going to see if I can get it a little bit of a lower price. I'm totally fine waiting. And if this ticker runs without me for now, or this cryptocurrency, I'm okay with that as well. But if I was not okay with that and I wanted to be part of the project, I wanted to put in my investment portfolio, I do think it's a little bit high right now, but I would start accumulating now with smaller size and probably buying on a weekly basis, just because it's extremely volatile. I would not be buying on a monthly basis, and then seeing how much I can start accumulating it. And let's say it does dive below 2.5, which is right around this critical support zone, it might have a really good sell-off for a little bit. And what I would do at that point is increase my weekly average buy-in. Let's say if I was buying right now $100 a week, I would increase that to $200. Really start trying to accumulate a little bit heavier in these lower price points if we see them, so I could take advantage of those big rips with a bigger size. So right now, for me personally, it's not a buy, but fundamentally, I like the project. I've been part of the Discord for quite a long time, so fundamentally, it's a buy, but short term, the price is a little bit too extended. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts about Mana. Where do you think it's going to go? Do you think it's extended short term? And what kind of market cap do you think we can see out of this company? Right now, it's at 5.6 billion. Can we get a bigger market cap? Can this see over a $10 billion market cap in the short term? Technically, it already was there in this big move. Let's see, it pulled back around 40%. So yeah, it was just around that $10 billion mark. And if it pops back in that area, we will be over $10 billion, and let's see how high it can go. So it's going to be a fun one to watch. Anyway, guys, that's all for now. Don't forget to drop a like on the way out. Easiest way to support the channel. Consider subscribing for new. We'd love to have you part of the community. And like always, stay safe and make some awesome trades. Ciao, ciao.